guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another favorites video. I don't know why that got so awkward so quick. Today I have my beauty favorites. I just did a random favorites, which I will link up in a card and down below. I had a lot of both categories this month. I didn't feel like putting out a 40-minute video, so I split them up. So that will be up there and down below if you... Wow. If you want to check that out. But today I have beauty favorites, and I actually have a good like mix of makeup and skin. That is a lie. I have makeup, I have 2 skincare, a hair care, and a perfume. So yeah, I won't blabber too much because I'm sure I'll blabber in this video. My voice is like fragile. I don't know why. No, I do know why, because I was forced out to WeHo last night. I was in a bar, and whenever I go to a bar, like, I shout as it is, but I'm trying to talk over loud music and people, and then I just lose my voice. So that is what's happening if my voice is leaving. So, probably have nodes. I hope not. God. So, I don't have nail polish this month, and we're not even gonna look at my nails because they're a bit of a travesty, but I'm getting them done in a few days. But, so, I didn't want it to stop me from filming, so I'm filming anyway, but just don't look at them. So we're gonna kick things off with makeup. I have 2 foundations, which I also should say, I think everything here except one thing I have already mentioned on my Instagram in Friday Faves. If you haven't been following along on Instagram, I do my Friday favorites every Friday, or I try to be every Friday. There have been some, you know, vacations from that. I just posted one today, which was of all of my, this video isn't gonna go up for a couple days, so I will save it to my highlights, but I posted kind of like a wish list of all of the things from the Disney Halloween stuff that I want, because they released so much good stuff. So I did my Friday faves on that. So I will have that in a highlight reel on my Instagram if you missed it. It has like swipe up links and everything. It is great. It's a lot of good stuff, you guys. But so, at first I was worried about it because things could probably get a little bit redundant or repetitive. Not redundant, repetitive. But these favorites videos will always be like a more in-depth dive into the product. I have more time to talk about it because you can only talk about it so much in one Instagram slide. So yeah, so I'm sorry, I don't know, if things start to get too repetitive, you guys can just let me know. But so far you guys are enjoying both the Friday faves on Instagram and the monthly faves on YouTube. So that's what we're gonna do. So okay, first up, I have this tinted moisturizer from Laura Mercier. This is the Laura Mercier Natural Skin Perfector Tinted Moisturizer, and it has SPF 30, which I love. I'm wearing this today. I really, really like the finish of it. I also really like the color match. This one is porcelain. One of my best friends, Javier, is a freelance makeup artist and like works for Laura Mercier, and he like had some, then he gifted me one of these to try out, and I am absolutely loving it. I love the finish of it. I did set it with powder today just because like I am melting in front of these lights, like literally. But normally I don't set this with powder. I really like the finish of it. I will always set my under eye because that's where I will crease. But this has been amazing. I did try it. Wait, did I wear this to Disneyland the other day? I'm not sure. So let me retract that because I don't remember what I wore. But I love pretty much everything about this. The color match, the finish of it. It's not definitely not even like a medium coverage. It is a light coverage, and I wouldn't even really say it's buildable. If you need to cover other areas, I would use your covering concealer. I use my Flower Beauty Light Illusion Concealer. Right here, I used it today because I used this, and I have some weird redness on my nose that like I can't cover up lately, but this always covers it up. So yeah, I do need an extra concealer if I have any breakouts or like that weird red area. It's not the best at building, but if you have pretty nice skin and you are just wanting like a little bit of, I mean, it definitely has color, but it has glow. It just evens everything out, and I love the added benefit of SPF 30. That's pretty, I think, high for a makeup. My next foundation has SPF 18. Like, I don't think I've had anything over SPF 20 in a foundation, so I like that. It is a little bit pricey, but in my opinion, I think it's totally worth it. I'll have it linked down below, and they also have a great shade range. But Laura Mercier always wows me with whatever kind of foundation or like tinted moisturizer I use from her. I have loved every single one I've tried, so I should try them all. That's a dangerous mentality. Next up, we have the Flower Beauty Light Illusion Foundation. I just mentioned the concealer. You guys have heard me talk about this concealer 1,000 times. It is my new favorite spot concealer. It covers like nobody's business. And so since I loved that so much, I heard probably Jessica Braun, because I always buy what she tells me to. In fact, I did a whole video on it. You can find it right up there and down below. But I don't think I like realized that there was a matching foundation to the concealer, and once it was like re-brought to my attention, I bought it and I love it. I got the shade Porcelain. Are these the same shades? No. I have the shade Fair in the concealer, and I have the shade Porcelain in the foundation. I mentioned that I was wearing this in my summer empties video, which again, I'll link up in the corner. But that was like my first time wearing it and I totally loved it. I will say, this is very, very dewy, borderline at the end of the day, greasy on my skin. So I personally love it because I have dry skin and I would rather just kind of deal with like a little bit of grease than look dry and have dry patches everywhere. I just think it's gorgeous. I love the finish of it and I love that it doesn't feel heavy. It just kind of feels like a tinted moisturizer or something, but it's more coverage than that, and again, that beautiful dewy glow if that's the kind of thing you're into. My other favorite concealer at the moment is the L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear Corrector Concealer. I have the shade 330 Ivory, and kind of the same but backwards as the Flower Beauty story. I was using the L'Oreal Infallible foundation that you guys know I totally love, and then when I saw that there was a concealer and I saw Jessica Braun mention it, I had to have it. At first I didn't know how I felt about it, but now I've been using it a lot and I really, really like it. I use it just a little bit under my eyes. I love that it has a huge doe foot applicator. Oh, that's past the lights. That's not gonna work for you. I love that it has a huge doe foot applicator. I don't know why, I just think that's fun. The one bad thing about it, and I'm not even sure about it yet, but I think it irritates my eyes. I think it like stings them a little bit, but today I'm not having that issue, so now of course I'm like, well, I don't know if that's what it is. So I need to play with that some more, but that could just be like my own sensitive ass eyes. But as far as like coverage and wear goes, I love this concealer. You guys know that I'm not always into wearing under eye concealer, but if I am in the mood, I am wearing it today. And I do like to take a little swipe down my nose. Ooh, just slap myself in the face. I do like to take a swipe down my nose with like the brightening concealer shade that I'm using, just to like, I don't know, I like to brighten my nose a little bit. I'm not really one to highlight the chin or the forehead, but I do like to bring a swipe down my nose, also just for extra coverage because my nose can get pretty red. But yeah, I've just been loving that concealer. Of course it does not top my Avocado Bendy concealer. I don't think anything ever will, but I have been enjoying it and I wanted to mention it because it's pretty affordable. And of course, I'll have everything linked down below. This I am obsessed with, and I actually just like bought this, well, okay, so one of my other favorites, which we'll get to in a minute, is this perfume from Besame Cosmetics. So here's the perfume. It's from the Peter Pan Mermaid Lagoon 1953 collection from the Besame Cosmetics line. And this was on sale, and my friend Chassie, who like also loves mermaids, sent it to me, and she was like, look at this. And I had seen it before and I was gonna buy it, like this perfume. I feel like we should just skip ahead to the perfume. Okay, we're gonna do that. So this is my Mermaid Lagoon perfume. It's technically called, I don't know, I'll have it linked down below, but how freaking glorious is this? Like, I nearly fainted when I saw this. This is amazing. So she is the top to the perfume. You just pull her off and you have your perfume. And I bought this just mainly so it could sit on my perfume shelf, which like it does look amazing and it's doing its job, but I actually really enjoy the perfume inside as well. It's not typically what I would go for. It's kind of like, it's something about rain. It's very fresh, but it definitely has like floral fresh in there. I love it, so I'm really excited about that. But mainly, I wanted her so she could sit on my shelf because, you guys, this is the most amazing thing. She has stars on the back of her hair. It is just the best. So I wanted this. My friend sent me the link, and I had seen it before, but it was sold out, and I kind of forgot about it, and now it was back in stock, but it was on sale. It was half off, and I'm pretty sure they still have them for half off. And for $5 more in a package deal, you could get it with this bronzer. And so I was like, I might as well frickin' try the bronzer. I haven't tried much from Besame Cosmetics. They used to send me some things, but I've tried a powder from them, like their violet setting powder, which I really like, and I've tried some lipsticks, but I haven't tried anything else. And the packaging of this bronzer is amazing. So this is the Golden Sand Bronzer Compact. And again, like I think I got both of these for $30. I think like 31 with shipping or with tax because it was free shipping. And I was a little worried that this color was going to be too dark for me, but it's actually amazing. I'm wearing it today. It is very pigmented, so I use my Marc Jacobs, the bronze brush, because this is like the biggest, fluffiest brush I have, so I like to like barely tap it and then swirl it everywhere. I can link this down below as well. So it is a little pigmented for my fair skin, but like if I use a light hand and a fluffy brush, I love the formula and the finish of this bronzer. Almost said foundation, but it is not. And just like, I want to try more powders from them because just the way it like sits on the skin is so nice. Like it looks like makeup, but doesn't look like makeup, if that makes sense. So I am just obsessed. Let's just bronze up some more, shall we? Love it. I thought I was trying a highlighter that I like was gonna put in a products I don't like video, but now I'm kind of liking it. So, oh, anyway. So yeah, I'm loving this bronzer, and I also just wanted to tell you about this fabulous deal, and I will link it down below for you if you're interested. If you love the Peter Pan Mermaid Lagoon mermaids, or even if you don't love Peter Pan, like this is just a bitchin' mermaid to sit on your perfume shelf or tray. It's amazing. Next up, we will do skincare after we dab the sweat off my mustache. So first up, I feel like I've talked about this a lot. I mentioned this in my weird products routine video. I will link that up in the corner. And this isn't even necessarily weird. It's just kind of a new concept to me, but I'm loving it. So this is the Milk Makeup Watermelon Brightening Face Stick Mask. I don't know why I said stick, because it is a stick. So Milk Makeup is kind of famous for their stick skincare or stick makeup. And I kept hearing about the like stick mask trend, and I thought like, how would that work? Masks are too thick to be just put on like that, but this one isn't, and I love it. Ooh, there's like a, whoops. I smushed it into the cap, but it's fine. It doesn't have a whole lot of scent, which I'm totally fine with, but you literally just glide it everywhere around your face, and it makes for a much more like no mess mask applying. There's no mess on your hands, which I really, really like. Of course, there's still the mess of like washing it off in the sink. I don't know why it seems like it's so much less of a mess, but it is. But also, besides the concept of it being less of a mess, I just love the mask. I love that it's bright pink. It doesn't dry down too much. I find it pretty moisturizing, and I don't know how much like brightening it is, but my skin really does look nice when I take this mask off. So I don't know if Milk has any more stick masks, but I'm definitely gonna look into it because I really, really enjoy this one. I've been using it like once a week at least since I got it. Yeah, I'm just pumped about that. So I wanted to share the love because it's so fun. And Sephora has a dupe for this that, well, I don't know if it like compares. I kind of want to order it and see if it compares, but I thought that was fun that they also had the watermelon stick mask. This stuff I'm really excited about. This is the Pixi Skin Treats Overnight Retinol Oil. I saw somebody like unbox this on Instagram in a PR package, which I'm really happy I did because I would have never known about it. And you guys know I love my Pixi Rose Oil. I use it every other night. I tried retinol, like pure retinol from my dermatologist a while ago, and I remember like I used way too much of it, and I went to rehearsal for some sort of musical I was in, and like my skin was peeling and I was so embarrassed, and I was just like, I'm never using retinol again. But now I've, you know, I have a little more knowledge on it. I follow some people that talk about it a lot, and the fact that this comes like in an oil already makes it more hydrating for your skin. But I won't use this nearly every night. I use this probably once a week. I'll probably start to introduce it like twice a week, because that's the thing also, is that your skin kind of builds up a tolerance to retinol. But if you don't know what retinol does, it's some sort of chemical that like literally forces your skin to shed and peel so that new skin can come to light. So it's kind of just like getting rid of the dead skin cells. It's like a chemical exfoliant. You know, there's the physical ones and then the chemical ones, and this one is just a strong one. But I love that it's in this really cool, it's called a Smoothing Night Oil. It doesn't have much scent at all, which I was kind of hoping it would because it was part of their like jasmine line. They have some more retinol products as well. I'm just trying this one out to start because I know I love their skin oils. But I will just, after I cleanse and tone and all that, I'll put this on and I will follow up with a moisturizer. It says to do so. Use PM, warm a few drops in your hands and gently press onto skin. Use after cleansing and toning before moisturizing. So that is what I do. I can see a difference in my skin. I've been having an issue with texture on my cheeks, and I really haven't had much, knock on wood, of an issue since I started using this. I can definitely feel the next morning my skin a little bit drier than it normally is, but again, that's just once a week, and for the benefits of what it's doing, I'm okay with that, and I can kind of replenish my skin in the morning, you know? But yeah, I'm loving this, and I love that it's like so like affordable and handy at Target. I just think that's so cool. So I wanted to mention that for sure because it's one of my probably favorites of the month. So yeah. And last but not least, I have a hair favorite, and I mentioned this in Friday Faves, and when I mentioned this in Friday Faves, I got an overwhelming amount of DMs asking for a hair care routine, and I have done a hair care routine before, but I'm going to do an updated one because also, I just discovered something life-changing for me. Zoella, just got extensions, the hot gossip. She was saying that her hairdresser told her that after you like curl the long hair, the extensions, in order to keep them like untangled and keep their curl at night, is to do braids. And I feel like I've always tried to sleep in braids so that I can have like nice crimped hair in the morning, and it never works out. It always falls out. But I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try it. And I've been obsessed. So I will wash my hair, I will curl it that first fresh day. Well, I wash my hair at night. So I wash my hair at night, it will air dry overnight. I will curl it that next day, and then that next night when I go to bed, I will sleep with it in braids. And this is what it does. I curled my hair yesterday. I don't know if you can tell. It's a little bit more of like a wave texture to it than like my normal curls. But like, how awesome to not have to touch my hair the next day. Like, I'm obsessed with that. It was hot, so I put half of my hair up today, but my whole head looks like this. So I will just like braid from my ear down, because I don't really like up here. Number one, I don't know how to French braid, but I just do it from my ear down because I like to keep the top part kind of as straight as I can. And it's gonna be life-changing for me because I work from home, so I'm not always looking to like curl my hair every day, but I also can't really stand it when it's like a frizzy hot mess and nothing is done with it. So this gives it like a little bit of structure, and just like, I'm obsessed. It's only been like a week, so I'll keep you updated. But something else to help with it, I've mentioned this plenty of times before, but I kind of forgot about it, and I've been reusing it, and I wanted to re-mention it. So this is the Sexy Hair Vibrant Sexy Hair Rose Elixir. This is a rose and almond oil that you can technically use on your hair and your body. I've never experimented with it on the bod, but I use it on my hair all the time. And it's you guys know I love hair oils. I don't like hairsprays. My hair hates it. It will literally make it less curly than it was before you sprayed it on, which doesn't make any sense because it's supposed to hold the curl, you know what I mean? Nope, my hair hates hairspray. So I like to keep my curls intact with an oil, which I know that sounds really weird, but for my hair, it just works. And this is in a spray bottle. Like, it's amazing. So what I will do is just kind of spray it and then kind of scrunch my hair up in it. And it kind of holds the curl or the crimp, whatever we want to call it, and gets away of the frizz, because that is an issue with not using heat on my hair every day. Heat kind of like makes everything smooth and less frizzy, and if I'm braiding it, I'm not really touching it up in the morning, so an oil definitely helps like just kind of smooth everything out. Like, I'm one of those people that I can't brush my hair because then it's like a big poofy staticky mess. So things like oils definitely always help bring things back to like the sleekness that they were before. And this one is just amazing, and I love that it's a spray bottle. I love my BioSilk as well that I just like pour in my hands and do the same thing, but like something about a spray bottle is so easy, and I really, really wish I could find this in a travel size so that I could travel with it. But so far, no luck. But yeah. Okay guys, so that is it. I feel like I did a pretty good job at keeping it not so long, but like I said, if you want to see my lifestyle favorites and random favorites and more like kitchen, tech, music, that kind of stuff, I will link that down below. But yeah guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I will have everything linked down below. If you want more monthly favorites, like last month, I don't know, I'll link it up in the corner. Or is it this? No, it's this corner. Yeah, right up here. Great. But yeah, I'm gonna go make myself some lunch. Gonna edit some videos. But yeah, I love you guys so much. Thank you so much. So much. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you next time, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.